Goedemorgen, good morning. Today we are gonna do a nice stretching routine combined with some core exercises. So we're gonna start with some movements for the legs, then we're gonna go into some abdominals, then we're gonna use some exercise for the hip area, again some abdominals, and then we're gonna finish off with some stretches for the upper body. It's a go with the flow workout, so I'll be doing all the exercises with you and you're just gonna work with me through the exercise. Every time I will explain you what we're gonna do, and we're just gonna hold certain positions. Some positions we're gonna be more moving. You are gonna maybe even break a little bit of a sweat because some stretches are actually pretty active, but I hope you're gonna enjoy it and you're gonna feel better after it. Have fun. So we're gonna grab the towel, we're gonna place it around the feet. You wanna have your legs as straight as possible. And you wanna make your chest nice and upright, and your shoulders you're gonna pull back. Yeah, so the main focus is keeping your legs straight. And the second focus is pushing your chest upright and your shoulders back. So we're having a very active position. And we're stretching the hamstrings, but we're activating the nice posture that we're holding on to. I think somebody joined with their mic still on. Can you please switch off your mic so that everybody can hear me? Okay, we're gonna relax. Okay, good. Then the second one, we're just gonna place one leg inside, the other leg is straight. Now you're gonna round your back, you're gonna position your shoulders towards your knee. Yeah, you're just gonna relax, hanging over it. So you don't have to grab your toes, you just hang over it and just try to relax. You're still renovating downstairs. It did have a nice rhythm. Okay, we're gonna switch it over to the other leg. Make sure the leg that you stretch is nice and straight, and you just relax, hanging over it. Okay, then we're gonna sit with the legs crossed, and we're just gonna rotate the upper body. So you just keep your arms in 90 degrees and just rotate them from right to left. Okay, then you're gonna grab your towel again. You're gonna keep your arms nice and straight, and the towel is a little bit under tension, and you're gonna bring it as much up and back as you can. Yeah, so we're gonna stretch the chest, a little bit of the front of the shoulders. Make sure your shoulders are not up to your ears, but they're away and down from the ears. And we're gonna slowly bring it forward, relax for a second. And again, we're gonna put the towel on the tension and bring it back as much as your shoulders allow you. And relax, put the towel down, and again, make the upper body rotations. Very good. Again, we're gonna put one leg straight, one leg bent, and we're gonna hang over it again. And we're going to switch it over to the other leg. Okay, we're gonna grab the towel again, place it around the feet. Keep your legs nice and straight, and you're gonna push your chest up, shoulders down. So you get a very active sit again. If you're thinking about breathing, then make sure you do it as much as you can through the nose in and out, so you keep yourself nice and relaxed. And relax. Good. We're gonna go to a couple of exercises for the core. The first exercise, you are gonna bring your knees up. You're just gonna put them a little bit in front of your hip line. You're gonna press your hands against your knees and your knees against your hands. So you're gonna push against them. By doing so, you're gonna activate your abs. You can do this with your head up or with your head down. So you're just gonna keep pushing and make sure that nothing actually moves. You just keep pushing your hands into the knees and knees into the head. By doing so, you're gonna start to feel that your belly starts to work. And you might feel some vibrations coming up. Make sure you don't push too hard so you can maintain this position without a problem. Yeah, make sure that your knees are closer than your hips. So pull your knees close enough to your chest so that you don't make it too difficult. Make sure you keep breathing and just push hard enough that you feel some tension, but not so hard that you cannot maintain. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. Very good. Then we're gonna make ourselves really tiny. So we're gonna bring our knees to our chest. Your arms are next to your hands. We're gonna open up the left side, so the left leg and arm is going back and out. Then they're coming back in. and then the other side is going to go out. Yeah, the lower the leg goes, the more difficult. Make sure your head and shoulders are always off the floor, except when you have a problem with your neck, then you keep it on the floor. And we just keep alternating the side. Very good. Then we're gonna sit upright. We're gonna keep our legs crossed in the air, and we're just gonna tap both hands to one side and just alternating. Yeah, if this is too heavy, then put your heels down on the floor and you just keep rotating and tapping both hands to the floor. Make sure you lean a little bit back, so you do feel your abs doing the work. The legs are up or down, that's up to you. Okay, well done. Then we're gonna go into stretching again. We're gonna go towards the hips and glutes. You're gonna place one foot on your knee. Your one arm goes through, the other one goes around, and you're gonna pull your knee to your chest. If you can, just keep your head and shoulders on the floor. If it's a little bit too tight, you might need to lift it. You can also put a pillow under your head. You want to be nice and relaxed. Okay, we're gonna put the right, no, let's just change, sorry, easier. We're gonna change the foot and the knee, and again, pull it to you. Okay, we're going to put the feet down to the floor. The arms are going to go wide to the side, and we're going to let the knees drop right to left. Okay, then we're going to put one leg straight, one knee goes up, we're going to pull the knee over to the side, and you want to try and keep the other arm on the floor. Yeah, so if your left knee is falling over, then your right arm should stay on the floor, and you also want to start to look a little bit more towards the right side. hopefully, if your spine and hip is allowing you, your foot and or your knee are actually touching the floor. You see that I'm pressing a little bit with my hand on top of my knee. So I'll try to get that stretch really nicely. Then we're gently gonna release. We're gonna bring the foot over the floor back. And we're gonna change legs. So we're gonna bring the leg up and we're gonna rotate over. The left arm stays as much on the floor and you wanna look to your left arm as well. You can place your foot on the floor and bit by bit your knee will come closer. There's always a slight difference between right and left. That is perfectly fine, don't push it beyond what feels okay. Slightly, gently put it back. Then we're gonna do it with a straight leg. So we're gonna lift the leg up and we're gonna let it fall over and trying to keep it as straight as we can so that we get a nice IT band stretch in there as well, a little bit of hamstrings. And again, you try to keep your right arm onto the floor as much as you can. And the right shoulder as well. If you need to, you can grab your upper leg to make sure it stays as close to your chest as you can. But try to focus on keeping the leg straight. Then we're gently gonna slide it over the floor, back to the other leg. And we're gonna lift up the other leg straight in the air. And we're gonna drop it over. Trying to keep it as straight as you can. If possible, your foot is actually touching the floor. If that's not possible, that makes it a little bit heavier. So just try to hold the position that you can. Try to keep your leg as straight as possible to get that IT band stretch in there as well. Very good, just slide it over the floor. And then we're gonna go again with the bent leg. And we're gonna go back to the first side and pull the leg bent-wise over. Try to keep your right shoulder as much as you can on the floor. Slide it back and we're going to change legs. The left leg goes bent up and over. Sliding it back down. We're going to place our feet flat on the floor and we're going to drop the knees from right to left. Okay, we're gonna place the left foot on the right knee. One hand goes through, the other around, and we're gonna pull the knee close to the chest. Switch legs. Good. We're gonna go again to a series for the core muscles. We're gonna be on our side. Our lowest arm is in front of us. The legs are a little bit up. The upper arm is up. And we're gonna come up by pulling the knees in. And you're just gonna tap your toes or heels. But make sure you always pull your knee to your chest, not just your feet to your bum. And each time you come down, your shoulder touches the floor, but your legs are still up. And make sure you keep pulling your knees to your chest, not just your feet to your bum. I'm gonna do 3 more. 2 and 1. Good. I'm gonna turn it around. The other side, legs again are up in the air, and we're going to come in and out. Do 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Then we're going to lay down on our back. Our hands are going to be a little bit under our hips. We're going to bring our legs straight down, and we're just going to make short movements with the legs. Yeah, try to keep squeezing your butt cheeks together, and try to keep your legs as straight as you can. And lift up your head and shoulders. This is called a flutter kick. It's just little kicks. So try to keep pushing your lower back into the floor. If it's too much, just bring them a little bit higher. And you can do it there. Just by moving your legs, you're gonna feel your abs working. Relax for a second. You're gonna place your feet flat on the floor. We're gonna come up with the head and shoulders, and we're gonna do the heel taps. Just moving right to left. Good. We're going to do one more where we place our hands under our butt. We're going to bring the legs down, and now we're going to go in and out with the legs. So you just make a V and a Y. as the legs move in and out. Keeping your tension on your belly. Keep your legs straight. Only wide and closed. Now we're gonna do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Then we're gonna, well at least I'm gonna grab my towel and I'm gonna place it under my knees. So my knees are a little bit more with some softness under them. We're gonna go on our hands and knees and we're gonna arch and round our back. Yeah, focus. That is not just your lower back moving, but it's also the upper back in between the shoulder blades that's moving. Yeah, so we're gonna arch in our back. That means we're gonna look up. So we'll also have an arch in the neck. And then slowly we're gonna make ourselves straight. And we're gonna push everything up. You're gonna round your back as much as you can. Push your shoulder blades apart. And bring your chin to your chest. And then again, slowly, we're gonna move it down. We're gonna arch in. And bring it up again. Bring it around. Very good. Okay, we're gonna place one foot forward. And what we're gonna try and do is push our hips as much forward and down while pushing our chest back. Then we're gonna push the hips back. We're gonna make the legs straight and we're gonna go down. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep moving between those two positions. Every time we're gonna hold it for a little bit and then we're gonna change it. Yeah, so when your hips go back, your front leg is straight. When your hips go forward, your front leg is bent. And you lean back as much as you can so you get a full stretch on the front side. And of course, when your hips go back, you get a nice stretch on your hamstring. For the other leg. We're gonna do one more for each. And we're gonna change. And bring your other leg forward. We're gonna push the hips forward, you lean back. Open up in your hip and even a little bit in your belly. Then we're gonna push the hips back, front leg straight. Last one with the leg straight. And relax. Okay, next exercise, I'm just gonna demonstrate from the front position for a second. You're gonna place yourself on hands and knees. You're gonna put one hand in the middle, the other hand in your neck. You can bend this arm a little bit if needed. You're gonna tap your elbow onto your hand. And then you're gonna look up with your elbow. You're gonna tap again, and you're gonna look up. What is important is I'm not moving my hips. I'm rotating from my spine, and I'm doing the work from there. Yeah, make sure you always follow with your eyes wherever your elbow is going. Yeah, so we're gonna start with the right hand on the floor, left hand in the neck, and we're gonna tap the hand, and we're gonna look up. Always follow your eyes where your elbow is going. And one more. Good. I'm gonna switch. Other side. Very good. Okay, we're gonna place again one leg forward. We're gonna push the hips down. My right foot is forward. I'm gonna place my right hand on the floor. And now with my left hand, I'm gonna try and reach up. Yeah? So my shoulder and my knee are actually together. And the other side is rotating up and down. This is a difficult version from the other one we used to do. You need to have more balance. And there's less room for cheating with your hips because everything is really nice and fixed. We're gonna do one more. And we're gonna change. The left leg is forward, left hand stays down, right hand is going up and down. Make sure you keep your balance. Don't move too quick. And one more. Good. We're gonna go back to hands and knees. Place the right hand in the middle, left hand in the neck. And we're gonna tap and rotate. We're going to switch. Other hand. Very good. Then we're going to place the right leg forward. We're going to push the hips forward, open up in your chest. And we're going to push the hips back and make the legs straight. And again, we go forward. Make sure your upper body moves back or leans back. Then hips go back, upper body comes down. Again up. And again down. One more time. And we're going to switch legs. Then we're going to move hips forward, lean back. And we're going to press the hips back, lean forward. And we're going to move up, hips forward, lean back. And the hips go down, chest goes back, chest goes down. And we're going to do one more. Hips forward, chest back. And hips back, chest down. Okay, we're going to go back to hands and knees. And we're gonna again start with the arch. So you're gonna look up. Make sure your shoulder blades are going together as much as you can. So you're hanging into your shoulders. Then we're gonna round our back. So you're gonna push your shoulder blades apart. Chin is to your chest. And again, we're gonna go into the arch. Look up, let everything hang. And we're gonna make it round again. Push everything as much up as you can. And one more time into the arch. And again, round. And relax. Okay, we're gonna go again to some core exercises. Almost everything you could do on your elbows, but for as much as we can, we're gonna try and do it on our hands. Yep, the first exercise. You can be or on your knees or on your toes, but you're gonna be in a plank, you're gonna step to the side and step back to the middle. Step to the other side and step back to the middle. Yeah, the whole time, doesn't matter if you're on your knees or you're on your hands or your feet, the whole time you're gonna keep your plank active. So you're not gonna be in a square, you're not gonna be hanging. You need the active plank. Yeah, we're gonna do it 3 times each side. Yeah, we're gonna go. You're up in plank, move to the right, back to the middle, move to the left. And move to the right, back to the middle, move to the left. Yeah, keep going, 1 more each side. Very good. And relax. Okay, now we're gonna do exactly the same with our feet. So our hands are gonna be staying there and our feet are gonna be stepping to the side. Yeah. So we're gonna go in plank and we step to the side, back to the middle, step to the left, back to the middle. To the right, back to the middle, to the left, back to the middle. 1 more. To the right, middle, left, middle. Very good. Relax for a second. Next one, we're gonna make a rotation. Again, it's possible on the elbows, but it's a little bit difficult. You're gonna place your hands a little bit closer together. Your feet are a little bit wider apart. And I'm gonna go to the side. When I'm on the side, I will demonstrate for a second from here. My feet are like this in front of each other. Yeah, so if I'm in a plank, they're straight. I'm gonna move to the side, they're in front of each other. Yeah? Okay, we're gonna do 3 each side. So we're gonna go left arm up, back down, right arm up, down. Left arm up, down, right arm up, down. 1 more each side. Now relax. Very good. Whew. I could definitely feel that. Okay, next one, we're gonna sit cross-legged. We're just gonna bring our fingers together on the back side. And we're gonna push our chest up and pull the shoulders back. So we're getting a nice stretch in the chest, front side, shoulder. Okay, then we're gonna get the hands behind the shoulder blades, so the elbows close to your face. The other hand goes over, and we're gonna make that side as long as possible. So we're stretching the triceps, but also a little bit of the lats, because we're really making ourselves tall on that side. Now we're going to switch. Other hand back, other hand over. And we're going to make ourselves nice and tall. On that one side, the other side crunches a little bit in. Okay. Then important to keep the shoulders nice and down. The one arm, the right arm, is going to be straight, and we're going to pull it to it. But we don't want to lift up the shoulder because then you have no stretch. So keep your shoulder low and then pull it to you. You notice that you might not be able to go as far as you would with your shoulder up. With my shoulder up, I can get my arm here. With my shoulder down, it stops. Okay, I'm going to switch arms. Keep the arm nice and straight and bring it to you. Then we're gonna place our right leg straight. Our left foot is gonna go on the outside of the right knee. I'm gonna hug myself with my right arm, and I'm gonna push my chest to the left. So I'm getting a little bit of a glute stretch, but I'm definitely making a very good rotation in the upper back. Switch, so the other foot goes over. Give yourself a nice hug and push your chest away from the upper leg. And rotate your chest away. Then we're gonna place our feet on the floor. Our hands are facing out, so the fingers are facing away from your body. You're gonna press your hips as much up as you can. And the idea is you're gonna open up in your chest, so you're gonna stretch again the front part of the body. Yeah, we're just gonna maintain that position. If your biceps are really tight, you also get a nice stretch in your biceps. So we're just gonna hold this position. Feel that nice stretch. Couple more seconds. Now we're going to bring the hips down. Again, the right leg straight, left leg goes over, and we're going to rotate in. Change legs and arms. Okay, then we're going to sit cross-legged again, right arm straight, and keep the shoulder down, pull the arms to you. The more you can push the shoulder down, the more stretch you get. Sometimes there's not so much stretch, that's okay. And always keep your one arm straight, it also helps. Okay, and switch. Left arm straight, shoulder down, and pull it to you. So really focus on keeping that shoulder down, don't let it go to your ear. And relax. Gonna bring the arm overhead. The other arm, you're gonna grab your elbow and you're gonna make your right side as tall as possible. So crunch a little bit into the left so that we get a really nice long stretch on the right side. And switch arms. Chest, so ventilation fingers, push your chest up, shoulders back. And this one for me now feels a lot less tight than the first time I did. And relax. Okay, that was it for today. You should probably still break a little bit of a sweat if it's warm in the house, and probably everything in your body feels nice and loose.